Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Tim's Tech Talk. Today's talk is about OpenAI and Power Platform. How is this being released within the Copilot features that you might have heard about? Well, as a technical specialist here at Microsoft, my job is to help educate our customers on how this technology and Copilot can help to empower their end users to be more efficient and effective at their jobs. How can we use those GPT capabilities in natural language processing to be able to have it understand what I want to do and then have it create that for me? So gone are the days now where we're going to have to go and learn the software, be able to understand all the clicks and buttons and actions that need to take place, and then just be able to ask it to create something in natural language. So let's go ahead and take a look at this preview feature that's in the Power Apps and create an app for us here quickly and easily. Let's go. Zach's a portfolio manager at Contoso Coffee who wants to create projects that show the current status of the projects across the enterprise. To do this, he wants to create a quick app using natural language and Copilot. When he logs into Power Apps, you can see here that he's greeted with an action that says, hey, describe what you want this app to do. Zach wants it to showcase project information. So he's going to say project management app to show project manager, start date, end date, and his baseline set. Go ahead over here and click the go button. What Copilot and Power Apps is going to do, it's going to create a table for the app to store all of the data, and then it's going to start to generate some of the demo data that's available to us so we can ensure that the data is showcasing correctly. What we can see here is it's created that project manager column, it's created a start date, an end date, and even it is a baseline set. On the right-hand side, we can see that Copilot's going to be navigating us through this, and we can use it to even create additional columns or change the way the column is set. So what we want to do is add in a department column. So add department field as a selection. Go ahead and hit go. Copilot's going to understand that question that I'm asking it to do, and then go ahead and add that column to the table itself. It's going to provide some additional demo data, and then as I look into the app, it's going to make sure that that table is a selection field and not necessarily just a static text field. As you can see here, it's giving us notion that it's a selection type field. This all looks good to Zach, so now he's going to go ahead and create that app. And what it's going to do is it's going to understand the different contexts for how that app should be made. What's the type of information that we're trying to see? Where should that information be located? And how do the different components of that app work together, whether that's through filtering and different actions. Now, once that's set up, we'll go ahead and take a look at how we can manipulate and update that app quickly and easily. So here the project management app's now been created, and it uses this to use different containers, forms to be able to showcase this information. Not only are these containers and forms automatically created by Copilot, but they interact with each other as well. So as you see here on the left-hand side, we have a left-hand container, and then on the right-hand side here, we have a form. If we go ahead and navigate up to the preview motion, we can preview this app and then click through the different container action items and see project A or project B type metadata. As I see here, as I navigate, that information on the right-hand side updates. So it's automatically creating an app for us, and I don't have to understand the different functions and actions to take to make that happen. I can even add in a Copilot feature to be able to ask questions of this data by navigating up to the insert column and just typing in Copilot. Go ahead, add that in here, and then connect it to the data table and data set that I'm looking for, and then pull it over to the right-hand side for ease of use. I can put this wherever I like on the application itself. I can pull this down, pull it to the right-hand side. From here, I can now go ahead and preview and see, hey, what does this look like in the app? So as I'm reviewing the app, I can say, well, I see a baseline set for project D. How many projects have a baseline set? Now I can compare this project to others, such as saying, hey, 3 projects of all my projects have a baseline set. How many projects are there? There's 5 projects, 3, so we're looking a little bit over 50% to have all these projects set, baseline set. So again, Zach's now created an app. He's simply been able to see what are the projects, who are the project managers, what's the project metadata he wants to see about that. He can now publish this out so that other portfolio managers across the enterprise have access to this and then start to update and change this as his business uses change. Thanks, everyone. So that's just a little bit of a sneak peek at what Copilot looks like in this private preview motion for Copilot and Power Apps. You know, stay tuned. Follow down below as we start to explore different areas where Copilot's being embedded within Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and the Power Platform in general. Looking forward to it. Leave your comments down below. Cheers.